This is the deep dip stretch, named because, guess what? You're getting into a deep dip position. You're gonna push for a second and then relax and allow your shoulder blades to roll behind you. I'm pulling my elbows down. You're basically finding the bottom of your dip where you feel the most stretch. So for me, this elbows lower position feels better. I can get more into the top of my shoulder and the outside of my shoulder. But for others, the elbows may be high as well. And this feels great in a whole different set of areas, kind of more in the front of my shoulder. So find basically the bottom of your dip and adjust accordingly to where you get the most stretch. And then, as always, you're going to start with some breathing. Once you can regularly take inhales and exhales, but you're in a slightly uncomfortable position, you're then going to start to play with a little bit of tension. You can push down for a few moments, feel your pecs working, and then relax into a deeper position. You can also pull the blades back more, doing this motion. Or you could do one immediately followed by the other, pushing down and then pulling up in order to get into the deepest stretch that you can. The other way you can do this is on a bench. Here's how to do the deep dip stretch instead of the dip bars if you don't have those. First, you could find a couple of boxes or a couple of benches, but if you're in a pinch and you just have one bench, you can also perform the deep dip stretch in a position like this. You're still going after the same things. It's similar, but it's not exactly the same. Whatever works for you, I would prioritize doing it over anything, and then doing it probably primarily with dip bars, but if you don't, you can get a really good stretch on the bench as well. That's the deep dip stretch, but on a bench.